Good morning, Miss Cupcake. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Happy Thursday. Yep, it's a Thursday. Happy fucking Thursday. I hope you're doing well. We are little sisters yet again. Did I move this? No, it's fine. I think every day that little bitch moves. She jumps. It is Friday Eve. Speaking of Friday Eve, Faded Friday is going to be fucked up tomorrow. I know we're like back to Faded Friday, but also I got offered a sponsorship and I'm poor. So we're going to do a 2-hour-ish sponsorship tomorrow for some money, and then we're going to have fun and listen to music. Deal? Deal. Excellent. Coffee cheers. I know. You know what's great though? Is like, I don't get a lot of sponsorships, and I'm sure that's very apparent. You guys watch me every day, but it's because of who I am, right? My butthole's on the internet. I say fucking cunt a lot. Like, sure. But the sponsorships I get hit up for are more often than not PG. I'm like, have you watched my channel? Like, yeah, I'm down, but also, do you know who I am? Like, I don't think I've ever said that before in my life. Do you know who I am? I'm not that big of a deal, but like, if you know who I am, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Zeke has thousands of viewers who are potentially going to buy whatever he's playing. So, like, he makes sense. Whereas when I get a sponsorship, I assume it's because they think I can sell a product for them, right? Like, that's bare brass tacks. That's what a sponsorship is. They want me to sell something for them. That's it. And so, you know, I just like, sure. Do you know what my usual stream content is like? That's better. Do you know what my normal stream content? I mean, I say, do you know who I am? Because it's not just my stream content. Like, this is genuinely who I am 24/7 all the time. So even if you just like met me in person on the streets, I'd be like, oh, fuck tits, what's up? Like, that's just me. I wish I would have created a persona for Twitch. Let me fucking tell you. I would have never put my real name in my username, and you wouldn't, I don't know, I'd probably be a VTuber or something. Like, can you imagine how relaxing it is to be a VTuber? You literally just roll out of bed into a chair. It's how boys stream. It's boys streaming. That's not how girls stream. The 2 hours of prep to get on camera, because if I don't look presentable, I'm sick, tired, or people don't want to watch me, it's fucking nauseating. It's crazy. Good morning, Viata. How are you, love? I am. Thank you. And so is Rod. Rod and I are both the most, I mean, I would say we're two of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. Literally, you look tired. Are you okay? I just didn't wear makeup, you asshole. That's it. I know. Scare alerts are on. It's Halloween, everybody. I'll take those down a notch for us. Take those down a little notch for us. Those don't need to be near as fucking loud as they are. Boo, everybody. Super Boppa fucking off. Like, literally gifting a sub to Miss Cupcake, Happy Unicorn Supreme, and Too Reasonable. Rapid fire. Bro, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. You are far too kind and generous. Thank you beyond reason. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Morning, folks. I mean, Viata, literally, what do I do 9 times out of 10? Good morning, everybody. Speaking of, do you guys want to see a magic trick? I spoiled myself. With this. Oh, yes. Delightful, isn't she? Sexual, yes. Seduction. It's pure black, so you can't really see it. It's a new Secret Labs chair. Because goddamn did I miss. I put shorts on just so I could do this today. I'm sitting cross-legged in my own chair. This is the way chairs are meant to be made. What the fuck is that? Herman Miller? What the fuck? I'm a 6-foot person and I have a 35-inch inseam and I can sit like this in my chair now. The way it fucking should be! Period! I wore shorts for this. Don't be weird. I love this. I'm so happy. I just couldn't take it anymore, guys. I'm sure if you were here last week, you saw me. I was like crying on stream. My back hurts so bad. And it's that fucking Herman Miller. Bless. Herman Miller's not bad, but that is a Herman Miller chair. And I'm not, like, it's not meant for anyone tall. It's just not. Like, this is, just so everyone knows, because I love to give a size comparison, what I'm sitting in right now is the Secret Labs XL Titan. This is made for people like, I want to say the weight limit's like 350 or something. I don't know. There's like it's meant for bigger people. It's meant for bigger people. That's it. But just to give a size, do you see where the back is on a 6-foot person? Like I'm still taller than this chair. Chairs don't get bigger than the XL. They don't get bigger. So, if you're looking for a large-ass fucking chair, I'd highly suggest, because, man, time for back, literally, save your back. The amount of times that I have preached to you guys, you need to put something between you and the ground. Spend money on your boots, spend money on your back, spend money on your bed, spend money on your chair, and then I can't do it myself. So, my next move is to order new shoes, because I haven't ordered new shoes in like 4 years. I'm gonna get some new shoes. That's my next, I had to save up for this puppy. Y'all know I had a big, terrible day a few weeks ago that cost me all my life savings. But thanks to literally you guys in this fucking September, I was able to save my back with a Secret Labs chair. So thank you for that. And I appreciate you. Thanks for pushing me the way I push you all the time. Sometimes we just need to be told, like I was talking about this the other day, and I know my friends get after me for it all the time, but like I've forgotten, I kind of like trained myself how to not take care of myself anymore. Not in the bed, like I brush my teeth and shower and those normal things, but like I just stopped doing nice things for myself. Like I again dyed my hair by myself last night, if you didn't notice. I do my own hair, I do my own everything. I learned how to do my own nails. Like I stopped treating myself in any way, shape, or form, because if I treated myself and then I was low on cash, I was like, well, if you just didn't buy shoes, you'd have money right now, Katie. Like that's how my brain works. It's so stupid. I'm well aware of this. I'm so glad you were able to get that chair. Me too. It came fucking so fast. I think I ordered this on Sunday. Sunday, when I had to end. You guys know, I don't end stream early. Ever. If anything, I go obnoxiously late, and my mods hate me because they're all looking for time off, and I didn't give them any time off. I don't end early. Sunday, I literally had to. I had to end stream an hour early. Like my back was just so in so much fiery pain. It was so bad. So after stream, I just kind of like curled up on the ground right here in a fetal position and cried for a while, because that's the only position where my back is comfortable. And then I sat on my couch and I was like, I have to. It has to happen. And it came so fast though, which is crazy. And they have a million cool colors of Secret Labs these days, which is wild. Unfortunately, Secret Labs, I'm looking at you. None of the cool options come in the XL. So if you're tall or chubby, we get fucked. They have a Jinx chair, like an arcane Jinx chair. Do you know how bad I wanted that chair? Does it come in an XL? No. None of them do. None of the cool chairs do. Very annoying. So I went with black like my soul. Sell the old one for what? It's got like paint and shit on it, dude. That's an artist's chair. No one would want that. Me too, Safi. It looks so fucking cool. It only comes in the normal size, though, which is stupid. It's always the case. It is. Like, really? You know, you find like a brand where you're like, oh my God, look at all the cool designs they have. Oh, are you an extra tall or an extra large of any number whatsoever? Beige, black, gray, and white. Oh, an army green if we're feeling spicy. And if you're a lady, maybe even a cute little coral color. It's hospital colors. Because we're tall, they don't give a fuck. We're bigger. I still love the chair. This is cool, though. This is a new improvement, because I used to have a Secret Labs back in the day. The pillow's magnet now, which is kind of cool. I dig that. I like that it doesn't have a stupid strap to hold it on anymore. It just sits there. Weird. Fuck PTSD with that. Amen and hallelujah. Yeah. I hate it. It's my life. I went black because it was too spenny. It's also way more. It's like wasn't it like $100 more or something like that, Safi? It was more than that. I want to say it was like $300 more or something. It was just crazy. Rod, the amount of times this is so not a joke. The amount I've given up. This is why I'm still wearing the same shoes for 3 years. The amount of times I go online and try to find some cool, cute shoes and I find one and I'm like, oh my God, it's colorful. It's got some fun designs on it. It's like neon blue. Oh, is it for toddlers? Every fucking time. I have straight up just stopped shopping. Like I've boycotted certain stores because I'm like, you refuse to make a fun shoe for an adult. You refuse. It's beige, white, and black if you're an adult. But if you're a kid, you get green drippies down the side and a pink stripe around the edge and like glitter and they light up on the heel. How come I don't get to have fun anymore just because I'm in my 30s? Right? Oh my God, that part. Oh, you're big? Obviously you want dark to camouflage your body, exactly. Black is thinning. What? That shit. Magnet. I know, it's got a giant, it even said it in the package stage and it was like, has giant magnets in it. It's memory foam, but yeah, I can feel them. Magnets, how do they work? Fucking miracles. With LED lights, yes. Dude, Gary's been struggling to find shoes lately. The old brand runs narrow now and has gone through 5 to 6 different pairs to find the right size. Till, you should have, if Glut's here, Glut knows about him too, but have Gary ask Zach. Glut got Zach to start buying the type of shoes that Glut has, and they're the best shoes he's ever worn in his life. They're like they're just sneakers. They're just everyday sneakers, but they're those kind, like, you can stomp on the heel to, like, get your foot in the shoe. You don't have to bend over and, like, break your back, and the heel pops back up. But literally, I can't remember where we went, and Zach was wearing some kind of, like, skater shoe, you know, whatever, and his feet were destroyed. I think we went to DC or something like that and walked around, and his feet got destroyed. So Glut mentioned these shoes he had at one con, and Zach got them, and he swears by them. Like, they're so fucking comfortable. Oh, God, I'm trying to think of what they're called. They're not Skechers. There's some, like, I don't know. I don't want to say. Knock a couple hundo off it. Someone will still buy it. They're listing for, like, $800. The Herman Miller Logitech chair is going for $800. I might sell you. It's got paint and shit on it, though. They're similar to the Skechers slip-ins, but they're another brand, and I just can't think of what they're called. What up, Greg? How are you, love? That's why I'm replacing my boring Nikes after 2 years, and I couldn't find anything else I liked. They just had plain boring shoes. It's all boring. Even oh my God, have you ever heard of these super expensive shoes that you buy scuffed up? So I was watching, It's Always Sunny last night, and Dee was wearing them, and the only reason these shoes stand out to me is because they're over $600 and you buy them scuffed. I don't know. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. I don't know how to explain it other than that. But Dee was wearing them in the show, and I literally stopped dead in my tracks. And I was like, Zach, those are $600 sneakers that Dee is wearing. Because it happened in the boys, too. Starlight, she also wears $600 sneakers. But I'm going to show you what these $600 sneakers look like off the shelf. I don't have a fucking Stream Deck. Stream Deck's broken. Piece of shit. Please load. Or don't. Do you see that shoe? I tried to blow it up for you. This is how you buy it new. $625. This shoe is notorious because you buy it fucked up and it's $600. What are they called? Golden Goose. They're hideous. All of them. Wait for it. Look at them. They're just dirty old shoes. It's literally like, this is what my shoes look like right before I replace them. It's $585, $625, $595, $595 for that. I judge you if you buy a pre-scuffed shoe. I'm going to be completely honest. I super judge you, and you can hate me for that, but I'm super judging you. Like, some of us can't afford food. I eat ramen 5 days a week, and you're buying $600 pre-scuffed sneakers? Yeah, I judge you. Super judge. Super judge. What the fuck? I don't know. I mean, My shoes are less than $30. I have no idea. I'm very cheap. I have no idea. Oh, no shit. That chair new is $2,000. They went up in price. What the fuck? Really? It is buying jeans pre-ripped. It is. It's literally, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Pay extra for added fake character. Literally. It's so bizarre. Under 50 pounds, right? And that's the thing is like, I've talked about these shoes a million times, these shoes that I wear, but I've walked the earth in these shoes. No pun intended. And they're less than $30. Feiyu, they're literally meant for like martial arts training. So they bend really good. They're really, really good. Flexy shoes. Look at this. This is what they're meant for. I've walked London in these. I walked Bangkok in these. I walked Santorini in these. Not these exact ones, the pair before these, but the other two places I walked in these. I walked Germany/Prague in these. Like, you don't, like, shoes are for a purpose in my mind, not fashion. I don't know. And, like, if they do the thing they're supposed to do, $30 is good for me. Doc Martens are different. Those for life. I think that's different. You and I are so similar, though, Via. I'm the same way. Like, I'm going to thrift, or I go to REI and I buy a really nice sweatshirt that's going to last me until I die. I'm one or the other. Like, I want to buy things once and never have to buy them again. That's the ultimate. Like, that's the true goal there, right? That's the goalpost. I'd love that. But it's really unrealistic in a lot of instances. Super Baba just gives you another sub to fucking High Rise. High Rise, use a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. Dream, and that's, boots are different. Boots and like nice leather shoes, I think, are very different. Most I spend on shoes like $250 was a pair of Ariat boots. Yeah, boots are different. I either buy $190 Doc Martens or I buy $20 Walmart shoes. If it's cute, I'll buy it. Yeah. Cute and cheap, I would say. If it's cute and cheap, I'll buy it. I pay an inordinate amount for a good dress shoes that last 20 to 30 years, though. Anything else get fucked. Same. Yep. A nice pair of heels that aren't going to kill my feet. They fell apart in 6 months. Were they real Doc Martens? Because that's, Doc Marten literally has like, I mean, not that this helps you now, but for the future, they actually have a warranty. And if you're not, you know, like abusing them, they should not fall apart in 6 months. None of my clothes are for fashion. I dress for comfort, to be honest. Band tees, sweatpants, chest pants, same. It's a mix, though, right? Like, it's cheat. I call it cheat codes. It's, I want to be comfortable, but also I don't want people to think I'm sick. You just get better service in the world if people don't think you're sick all the time. So that's my goal, is like, don't look sick, but be comfortable. I've got you beat, Happy. I haven't bought new clothes in 11 years. Someday I will, when I can afford it. I gladly spend $120 on shoes that fit well, feel well, and are of good quality. If I want shoes that can handle some violence, I'll buy something cheaper than that. I mean, what kind of violence are your shoes going through? My salmon boots, salmon boots are likely my most expensive footwear. Dude, my running shoes, definitely. Running shoes are expensive, but I want to keep my knees. I know, every time I try to go shopping of any kind, I get really discouraged. Like, I know I'm not the only one that has cried full tears in dressing rooms more than anywhere in my life. I have cried in more dressing rooms, just like, wow, the world doesn't fit me and I don't get to look pretty. Like, that's how I feel most of my life, is just like, fashion isn't for me. I'm not this big around and I'm 6 feet tall. Fashion's not for me. It just isn't. It's so real, though. Like, I have straight up just broken down in dressing rooms my whole life. Just like, why do I even try? Which is why I haven't bought clothes for the last 11 years. Because, like, what the fuck is the point? It won't fit, or it'll be beige and ugly. If it's my size. What's the point? I'll just dress like a little sister covered in splatters of blood instead. That's way more fun. Them shoes have seen some shit. Literally. Good morning, Jackie. How are you, love? Same in polo shirts, house lounge pants, and boots. That's t-shirt and shorts. If I had my druthers, if I didn't live somewhere where it got fucking freezing cold in the wintertime, I would just t-shirt and shorts the rest of my life. Like shorts are the best tall person cheat code in my personal opinion because it doesn't matter how long they are. Whereas pants, they're too long, they drag on the ground. They're too high, they're high waters. There's so many factors to pants when you got long, thick ass legs that like shorts are just better. They're just better. They're just easier. It's less stressful. I wear a 13 wide. I have to get it online 100%. I mean, honestly, I can't remember the last time I bought anything not online. Like, where do you even go shopping anymore? Those splatters of blood really bring out your eyes. Thank you. It's because they're green. Till. Same. If I could afford a personal stylist to just take me shopping and be like, that looks good on you, that looks good on you, and that looks good on you, I would. I would just hand my bank account to that person. Be like, help. Because I still have no identity. Like, I think I'm a gothic child forever on accident because of the blue hair and whatnot. Like, I think that's just the persona I adopted and just, like, subconsciously carry forward into the rest of my life. But, like, I wish I could just pay someone to be like, this is your identity. This is your look. This is your fit. This is your style. This is who you are. Yay. But, like, only rich people can do that, and they don't need someone who does that. So, like, what the fuck do we do? The teal didn't last long at all, but I went to Texas and swam and laid out in the sun. So I don't want to say it was the hair dye. I'm going to say it was Katie's abuse of the hair that made that one last. So I did a new layer of dark blue last night. This is, I think it's called deep blue. It's still wet from last night. We're just not going to talk about it. I hate shorts because they ride up my legs and my legs stick to everything. I get that. Chub rub, deodorant. Deodorant on your inner thigh. It's the shit. Whistling bowl. I hate the whistling bowl. It's those flowers. They make them whistle. Just have the person show up every hour. Wait for an hour every Tuesday and show you the pics of the week, right? But then I have to buy the clothes on top of it. It's just unaffordable. We're aiming for this look this autumn. We are. I would love that. I would love to aim for a look this autumn. As a bigger person, I go to the site, Big Dude Clothing, Google. That's for bigger guys, mainly, I think, from what I've seen. They really, I mean, tell me if I'm totally off base on this, but, like, the bigger clothing stores do not cater to the height. It's a stupid thing to bitch about, but they don't cater to the tall part. It's just the big part, which is great for big people, but I'm just the tall part. I'm tall and narrow. And so, like, if I want height, they add the width to it. And I'm like, no, I didn't need the width. Like, but that's women's clothes. Like, women's clothes, the higher the size goes, they just get wider. They don't get any longer. So, like, I would have to buy an XL in a shirt and then sew it up just so it didn't show my belly at school because I'm just too fucking tall. They just don't. They say they do tall. I know they say they do. So does Torrid. Torrid super claims to do tall, but here's the thing. You go into Torrid and they're like, we carry sizes 14 through 20 something, 14 through 32. I'm not a size 14, but I am 6 feet tall. So they're like, well, we have lots of things for 6 foot tall person, but you have to be a size 14 or up. And if I go to the normal sizes where they're like, we carry sizes 00 to 12, but we don't carry anything for tall people. Where do I go? Like, I actually am asking, like, where do I go? I'm not big enough for big girl stores, and I'm not small enough for small girl stores. Where do I go? I thrift. I end up thrifting a lot because it's already washed and it's already dried. Thank you, Gas. I made it. It's a little sister. It's my little, I know. Here's the thing. Like, it definitely was an Alice in Wonderland dress that we cut up, fucked up, sewed up. I changed the sleeves. I changed the collar. I cut up the fucking apron and everything. Like, so, like, people are not off base when they say Alice in Wonderland. That's exact. I mean, I literally have the bow behind me somewhere. There's a bow around here somewhere. Because we're playing Bioshock, yeah. Little sister from Bioshock. Mm-hmm. What up, Bolt? How are you, love? Cobalt, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive. I'm giving it any swings. It's a really long time, and I fucking appreciate you. Good morning, love. And they shrink, Jackie. That's honestly, I've found another cheat code to clothing is thrifting, because everything you find at a thrift store has been washed and worn and dried. And I'm one of those bitches, like, I will spend extra time on some things. Laundry's not it. I'm not spending extra time on laundry. I don't separate I don't have any white clothing, so I'm not separating my colored clothes and my black clothes and my white clothes. I'm not doing any of that. If it can't survive the washer dryer with everything else, it doesn't deserve to stay in my wardrobe. And this is me throwing shade at designers. That is a shittily made piece of fabric. If it can't survive my up-to-date brand new washer and dryer, you've made a shitty product. It works better if I'm standing up with the, I did the dip in blood. It's really, I mean, Gas, the irony of this outfit is I spent so much time on so much of it that you'll never see. Like, I probably spent hours doing this around the edges. Like, I have shorts on, don't be weird. I spent hours doing the shit you will never see. The top part was probably, like, cutting up the apron, re-sewing the apron. I had to sew straps onto it because it didn't even have waist straps, which is super weird. Creating the pinafore and shit, that was probably the easiest part. It's the whole bottom that no one sees. That took forever. Which is silly. But do they do just tall? I hate to say it. Like, I'm only speaking to my body, I know. I need a store that just does tall. Just the tall part. Because the problem with big and tall is it's big and tall. I'm not the big part. I hate it. I just want the tall. There's some Swedish stores that do it. I love all the clothes that claim are pre-washed, yet they all shrink on the first wash. They're liars. I don't believe bullshit about pre-washed. Loft does tall. It's very pricey. That's most of, I mean, pink tax, right? Pink tax is super real. It's always going to be more expensive when you have an extreme body. But, like, it's not the worst thing. I just thrift. I saw you making this costume the other day, but never asked. So a play on Alice Madness Returns? No, but I kind of want to do that now. It's little sister from Bioshock. It makes a lot more sense when we're actually playing Bioshock. But, no shit. Ugh. Is it behind me? On the note of Alice Madness Returns, this is an apron I started making, like, 3 years ago. It's very wrinkled and it's very disheveled because I obviously did not finish it. But it's very Alice Madness Returns coated with I did the embroidery of the thimbles. Isn't that cool? I was inspired by, oh God, what is her name? I just blanked on her name. Oh, she's that super hot, tall, skinny bitch that does like kind of retro goth house stuff. Christine McConnell? Christine McConnell? She made a really cool apron, and I was very inspired by her, but she made it in like pink silk, and I'm not really a pink silk girl. So I made it out of ravens and leaf material, but that's how it'll sit eventually. It's so wrinkled. I abused it. I kind of just shoved it in a bag. It's terrible. But yeah, that's my cute, it kind of looks like I'm pregnant. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Oh. Gross. Anyways. Annie Hoozles. Truly a horror, right? That's the horror of Halloween. Can you imagine? fucking nightmare. This is a new one. So yeah, I did have a Secret Labs years ago. For the last like 4 or 5 years, I've been sitting in that Herman Miller Logitech chair, and it has just slowly broken my back. I had a Herman Miller for about 6 years before, or I mean, a Herman Miller. I had a Secret Lab for about 6 years before that, and I destroyed it. Like the chair was destroyed. Like the seat was completely like disintegrating and shit. But my back has been just in such a fucking state to the point where literally like people were coming back at me with my own words. Like, Katie, you got to take care of what's between you and the ground, your boots, your back, and your bed. And I'm like, no, I don't, but you should. You should get yourself new shoes, and you should get yourself a new bed, and you should treat yourself to a chair that's good on your back because you sit in it all day. You don't deserve to be in pain, but I do. Fucking what? Did you make a hype train happen? The fuck? Super Papa gifted a sub to Jackie. Jackie Usaba was the highest order to go forth and be consensual in all the ways because nothing in this world is sexier and pure super consent. And thank you, Super Papa. I think a hype train happened or something. I mean, just literally the fact that I can do this, Crispy. This is all I needed. I can do this. And I sit nice and cross-legged and I nest up and I'm not uncomfortable. Like there's so much room for activities in this chair. That's all I need. Did they stop making any alerts? They're on random. So there's some alerts. That's the gamble of scare alerts. Sometimes you get a scare alert and sometimes you don't. But if they're not making any alert, that's not good. But they should be random. I wore shorts. Kills. I have been a young child in short dresses in my life at one time. Hard to believe, I know. But I used to be this tall and my mom dressed me like a doll. Shorts. I own so many like mini shorts to wear under dresses and shit like that. Like spandex shorts. I think they're literally like cheerleader Spanx. Whatever. Spankies or whatever the fuck. Yeah, you have to. No, it's impossible not to. I see that right because of my dog. Yep. 100%. Me. I was the little girl that was like, ah! Like dress up around my face and just like bloomers out. Yeah. I have no cognizance, so I wear tiny shorts under any dress I ever wear. Yep, I have the exact same. Your daughter and I are very alike. It's just safer that way. I don't need that out on display. Satan's cock is in there randomly, so it shouldn't happen again. It won't, and it won't go off eternally. Hopefully. What is that behind you? A new Secret Labs chair for my ass. I had to do it. What accessory would the Katie doll come with? Oh, as a child or as an adult? As a child, a jar of spiders. Like just a mason jar with a black widow in it. Ask my sister. Real story. As an adult, a lighter. It would just... or a lobotomy kit. It depends on what stage of my life. There could be, because like every woman, we have 3 versions of ourselves, right? We have the trash goblin, and we have like presentable, but I'm not doing great, and then we have sex goddess. Like those are the 3 levels of being. There is no in between. It just like we just phase between these 3 versions. So I would have like the goblin would be the bong and the lighter, and then lobotomy kit would probably be no. Lobotomy kit would be the sex bomb, Katie. She'd come with like the box of lobotomy kit, looking great, looks good naked, but also wants to like tink, tink, tink. Middle one, frozen peanut M&Ms. Yes, I need to grind up weed. I did re-dye my hair, yep. It's still literally wet, and there's some like up in here because I slept on it. Yeah, I did that last night. The teal didn't stay very long, but I think it's because I went and played in the sun and swam and stuff, and that probably definitely did not help. Racing chairs are my thing. These are not racing chairs. These are not racing chairs, Knives. If I could have you plop your ass in this chair, I would. They're not racing chairs. I can't sit in racing chairs. Bitch, we're the same height. We're borderline the same size. I can't sit in a motherfucking bucket chair. What do you take me for? A heathen? A peasant? No, I had, actually, I was like gifted, I want to say like 3 different DX racers towards the beginning of my streaming career, sat in one and was like, absolutely not. What the fuck are these? This is not a racing chair. Nope. It's not. I don't even know how to explain that. It's not a bucket chair. It doesn't round up at the sides. It doesn't narrow. It's like a recliner with wheels. Like, check this, Knives. This is the best part of the chair. Can I push myself? Nope, I'm stuck on a carpet. God damn it. Or I'm stuck on you. This is my favorite part. I have shorts on. Don't be weird. And now I'm just going to spin. Bye. Okay, bye. It's big enough to comfortably sit like a goblin. In all ways, shapes, and forms. This is everything. This is it. This is all I want. I want a chair I can sit in like this comfortably. And there's still chair. All chairs should be like this. Period. In my opinion. Humbly. Around $600. And it's more expensive if you want a chair that looks cool. I got the most basic model because it's black like my soul. And I didn't do the leather. I got the soft weave, whatever fabric, because sweaty butts. Like, I wear a lot of short shorts and I hate peeling my thigh skin off of leather. I like the fabric. It's very comfortable. My last one was the pleather. Exactly, kills. Literally, because of how I sit on my chair, like cross-legged and gay and whatever, the edge of the seat, the pleather started to break down and crackle. And then it was so sharp, it was literally cutting the backs of my knees up. It was really bad. But that's on me. That's on me. That's just how I was using the chair, which wasn't great. Rise, finish your shit. Yeah, the pleather wasn't great, but I think it was all they had. I want to say back when I got my first Secret Labs, which was like 10 years ago, I want to say that was all they had. They didn't have a lot of options. Now they have, this is the saddest thing, no, not, is if you go to their website, by the way, I do have a link below the channel. If you buy through that link, you should get a discount. I am sponsored by Secret Labs, but they're genuinely a good chair. If you look at the chairs, there's literally like a million, not literally a million, there's probably a good 20 to 25, 30 variations of the Secret Lab chair on there that are really cool looking. Like there's a Demon Hunter one and there's an Arcane Jinx one, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. None of them come in the XL. None of them. So don't go looking at those really cool chairs and trying to make a decision. I really wish when you chose XL, it narrowed down what your color choices are, but it doesn't. It doesn't straight up tell you, none of these cool chairs come in the XL. You have to go for boring, either pink, pale purple, or pale green, i.e. hospital colors. Literally, they made their chairs the color of scrubs in hospitals. I don't know why you did that, Secret Labs. Weird. Or black. And I know you're as tall as me. You should probably get the XL. They're great. I know I've been sponsored by them for 10 years. They're one of the few links I do not take off of my shit because they are really genuinely good chairs. I know. I mean, kills. Even Secret Labs, bless their heart, I've probably sold a bundle of chairs for them. They would not give me more than like 5% off the chair. And I, like, as much as Secret Labs is great, am poor. So dropping a fat 6 on a chair for my butthole hurts me. It still hurt. Like, I'm no longer in physical pain, but the emotional pain is off the fucking shits right now. You know what I mean? Does Peachy have the cool one? God damn it. My armrests are starting to break down, and the new ones are replaceable, but the old ones are not. The new one's literally just magnet on. It's pretty nice. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah. How long have you had yours, Kills? It's an investment, and, like, that's staging exactly. Like, when I think about it, my last one lasted almost 6 years. That's a pretty good life. Yep, it pays itself back, exactly. Emotional pain, those are weapons, 100%. They're very heavy. But they do magnet on and off, which is nice, so you can report right before COVID. Bomb. Well, I mean, that means yours has lasted a really pretty good long time then, Kills. Enforcer. This one? I'm getting a new tattoo, though, in 11 days. I think. 11, 10 days, something like that. I have it in my phone, don't worry. Yeah, I haven't gotten a tattoo since before COVID, actually. This is going to be, well, no. Wait. No, my big thigh one I got, like, right after COVID, I think. No-ish. But no, I've had these ones. I do wear a lot of sweaters and stuff, so I even forget I have tattoos. I got this one in Wales, like, 5 years ago. I got this one, I want to say 7 years ago-ish, when my Nana died. Do I have more on my arms? I forget. I genuinely, like, absolutely forget I have tattoos. The rest I think are on my body. Knives. We're totally getting, you want to come? Barry, let me start over. Enforcer, there's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. Twould be a shame to ruin these. I won't toot my metaphorical horn about many things, but I have great tits. Barry jokingly said he wants to get his first tattoo at TwitchCon because it's his midlife crisis. This is a hot hit, I'm so sorry. And I non-jokingly said, let's fucking go. And so Miss Cupcakes is on my team actually with this. So like, if you'd like to come, we might be, I mean, I don't know, something small and stupid, but like he wants to get his first tattoo. And I was like, dude, if you're serious, like I love a spur of the moment random ass tattoo. Like, let's go. I'll get a little butthole on my wrist or something. I don't know. I have no spur of the moment tattoos. Really. All of my tattoos are very planned out and like extensive, huge. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. I'm down. I love, right? Just make sure I know. Rod, literally, that was my, like, so if we get tattoos, it will be the last day of TwitchCon or whatever day we can do, because swimming, obviously, you can't swim, and I can't go in my fucking pool, which I have a rooftop pool I will be in at least 90% of TwitchCon, probably. I hope it's open all night. I don't know. I don't want to get a tattoo and then go swimming in disgusting people soup. But I'm getting this tattoo like right before TwitchCon. So literally it was me sitting there like, okay, this is her dates open. How many days before TwitchCon? Okay, it'll be healed enough. Like, I'm going to be at itchy stage of tattoo when I'm at TwitchCon. Itchy peely stage. And I still don't know where she's going to put it. Like, that's the way that I get tattoos is I find a really cool artist on Instagram and I wait for their openings to open, and then I go, here's a piece of my body, do what you want. And she straight up was like, I don't like to choose the piece of the body until we're in person, to which I was like, I love this. I have no idea what I'm getting tattooed and I don't know where it's gonna go. That's my favorite ever. I'm so excited. I'm going to be leaving Katie flakes everywhere. I'll be aquaphoring the living shit out of it, and I'll probably be depending on y'all to tell me if it's getting ashy or whatever, but I say this like it's here. I have no idea where it's going to be, though. I might need someone to lotion me. What if it's in the middle of my back? She does. If you look her up, it's horror_tattoo. Horror tattoo on Instagram. That is what she does. She does a lot of the live drawings on someone's. She has like a rough sketch of what she's going to do, but then she does the drawing onto your body. And she looks at your body and, you know, balances where she wants to put stuff. I know it's going to be around 9 inches. Giggity. But that's it. I love that. I love that. We joke, but I follow a streamer, Ivana Hyde. She literally had her surgery, so her areolas are heart-shaped. Okay, that's so cute, though. I mean, Enforcer, real talk. You know us by now, right? Our community... We don't judge, and we are so pro body modification. Like, if it makes you happy, I love that you're doing it. As long as it's safe. Yes, let me check. Yep, Anna Chernova, yep. Yeah, she's doing a tour of the U.S. and going around and booking and stuff. But yeah, that's her Instagram if you want to look at her style. Here, nope, Stream Deck doesn't work. Stream Deck does not work these days. I don't know why. And I don't know why this window capture keeps growing and shrinking. That's her, but this is her style, and it's just the fuck. It's your meat suit. Do what you want. Exactly. Make yourself feel hot. Like, if it makes you feel good, I love this one so much because Mia Wallace, look at that. I love it. so much. Look at that shit. She's stunning, right? This will be the second, and I don't say this lightly because you know the other person I've been tattooed by, Jenna Kerr. If you'd like to look up Jenna Kerr, this is the second, like, angelic-looking blonde to tattoo me where I'm just sitting there like, are you even real? You're, like, too pretty to be real, though. Jenna Kerr. Jenna Kerr. That's how I felt the entire time. But isn't her style just fucking crazy good? I love it. It's so, I don't even know how you explain. What is this? Fine. It's like fine line, but it's not. Does it matter? No. It's amazing and beautiful, and that's all that matters to me. So this bitch is going to ink me up pretty soon, and I'm excited. And, like, is she not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? But, yeah, I have no idea what I'm, like, no idea. It's really cool. I said what I'd like to get is, like, I described it as beautiful roadkill, like a really elegant rabbit, like a beautiful rabbit, but, like, its rib cage or its jaws exposed or something like that. With, like, hollowed out eyes. But pretty. I don't want anyone touching my body that can't handle that shit. It's kind of like warning signs all over me. I've got blades and dead things all over me. Wow, I just realized that. I'm covered in dead stuff. Okay. If the artist has a bunch of pictures and there isn't a person of color, no matter how good they are, I won't contact them. 100% understandable. I don't think her style, because it looks like she just does black work. I don't even know if it would work on a person of color, but I completely understand where you're coming from. I don't know. White privilege, am I right? It's such a gross thing. By white privilege, I mean, wow, something that Katie doesn't have to think about because she's a pale fucker. Weird. My thing in life is, are you hurting yourself or someone else with what you enjoy and want to do to yourself, then go for it, right? As long as you're not hurting anyone and it's consensual and whatever, have a fucking good time. You're making me want to say fuck it and get a tattoo next weekend during NYCC. Why not? Like, literally, why not? When I say, like, I'm going to get a little tattoo when I go to TwitchCon, do you in any way, shape, or form feel the need to be like, Katie, no, because blank? Me neither. Because nothing. We're all going to die. Nothing matters. Like, I think you should just have fun. As long as it's not, like, you know, putting you in the poorhouse or, like, whatever. You know what I mean. As long as it's not putting you out, obviously, like, yeah, take amazing pictures. Also of the tattoo I'd like to see. Selfishly, I'd like to see these things, please. Then fuck it. Literally fuck it. Like, tattoos are so weird. Like, do you have any, Mike? Would this be your first one? Honestly, I think that's the way to do it. Make it not a big deal. The less of a big deal it is, the more it is easy to accept what not a big deal it is afterwards. I don't know how to I think it's the same with, like, having sex. It's like, it's a really big deal until you have sex once, and then you're like, oh my God. Then you know exactly. Just fucking do it. I always have, like, 3 or 4 ideas on the back burner in my head of little tattoos I'd like to get that I'm just like, if I came across a tattoo convention and popped into it randomly and someone was like, I have an available booking and I had the money to do it, I'd be like, hey, let's do it. Let's put a little this on my body or a little bit of that or whatever. I love the idea of that. But all my tattoos are pretty fucking giant and very planned out. But very much like I have a scythe, like a 2-foot scythe up and down my body on this side that's wrapped in thorns and roses. And then I've got, like, a deceased deer god amalgamation with, like, impaled frogs and shit all over his limbs on one side of my body. What else do I have on me? How many tattoos do I have? I think that's it. A rose, my first tattoo. You really forget. It's so weird. It's really weird. Until someone says something, I just completely space that I even have tattoos. It's weird. Brains are weird that way. But it's so not a big deal. Tattoos are like I remember getting my first one when I was 17. And the moment it was done, I was like, oh, I need to get another one. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 5. I feel like I'm missing one. I'm not. No, scythe, deer god, rose, witchblade gauntlet, clover. I don't have, well, the scythe kind of goes on my back. I can show it to you. I have shorts on. It kind of does. Is it? Yeah, it's on my left side. Don't be weird, I'm wearing shorts. It kind of goes on my back. Up my back. But I don't, does it touch my spine? I don't think so. Does it touch my spine? I think it's like here, right? I think. Yeah, it doesn't touch my spine. I don't have anything on my spine, but the scythe like goes onto my back because it's like at an angle. It doesn't go that far over. Okay. That, however far it went over though, just side note, one of the most painful places I've ever had tattooed. Like I almost passed out. Noelle, how are you, my love? Dude, Super Baba, thank you so much for gifting Noelle Hudis a fucking sub. Noelle Hudis is one of my oldest and dearest on the Twitchosphere, by the way. We've known each other via the internets for all of the years. Thank you for that, and I appreciate you. I have nothing on my wrist. I almost got the chain from BioShock a few times, and I've almost gotten a Coraline tattoo a few times, but I'm so glad I didn't, because fuck Neil Gaiman. Not in the cool way. Really glad I didn't. I will never put anything licensed on my body. Like I've talked about, like one of the tattoos I'd like to get is just like a very small, simple lighthouse. Not BioShock coded by any fucking means, because you just never know what could happen. Like yesterday, someone in chat was saying they hate their Harry Potter tattoo. And I was like, you know what? First thing, that bitch cannot take Harry Potter from us. It's self-sustaining. She had just nothing to do with any of it. Fuck that hoe. Second off, though, like, don't regret it. It was of a time in your life. Why'd you have to be a shithead gaming, right? The amount of times I almost got buttons tattooed on my wrist, I'm so glad I didn't. But, like, I'll just never, ever get anything licensed on my body because you just don't know, and that scares the shit out of me. I have one between my shoulders on my back on my ankle and a tramp stamp area to cover my back surgery scar. What was that like getting a scar tattooed? I'm really wanting to get my first tattoo. Maybe I'll just get something small to start with. Have you ever seen a tattoo you liked? Or is there something you just love you'd like to put on your body? Like, I think you'll get addicted no matter what. I've never known anyone who wants a tattoo and got one who didn't immediately go like, I need to get another tattoo immediately. It's a case of like, how long do you want to sit there and how much pain do you want to be in? We were joking about this recently, but tattoos are literally paying a stranger to put you through extensive amounts of pain with no painkillers. You're not supposed to take any painkillers, no drinking, no nothing, because it thins your blood and you'll bleed too much for the tattoo. So you literally just have to go in raw dog and pay someone to hurt you for hours. All of my tattoos have been multiple 5-hour sittings except this. This one was 13 hours straight. Literally started at 11 a.m., ended at 1-ish a.m. Like the next day. Straight. None of my but it's how much do you want to be in? At the end of the day, that's what tattoos are. Tell me I'm wrong. We're all like, yeah, we love decorating ourselves. My body's the temple. Bitch, I want to feel things. And this is how I do it. This one took less than 20 minutes and I could have fallen asleep. It's just like line work of a clover plant. Like a botanical clover. This was in memorandum of my Nana, and it was my mom, me and my sister got tattoos that are similar, matching, but like they're all clovers, just of varying clusters of plant pieces. I don't know how to say that. And we really wanted my mom to get a tattoo just so she would get the fuck over her hate of tattoos. So she went and got that with us. Anyways, I could have slept. Like, it was amazing how much I did not feel this at all. Wild. Like, there's not really a pro or con to small work, though, because small work is oftentimes a lot of black and gray work and a lot of line work. And in my opinion, the liner needle is the most painful needle. It's the deepest. It's the biggest. It's a... That is... But... the colored pieces are going to be a cluster of little tiny needles that they're just going to do this and scrub into your raw flesh for hours. Hours. The white parts of this, where that crystal is, oh my God. Just, and me just like, it's pink now. Oh, is that blood? You know, like, how much pain do you want to be in? And then you decide on where you want it on your body. That's a whole other level of what kind of pain do you want to be in. for extensive amounts of time? Like, what do you feel good paying for? That's really it. As much as I want to pretend it's something else. Worst pain, I've heard, who said that recently, said top of their foot. Someone I was talking to, I think it was one of the people that were at Beth's birthday or something when I was in Texas. They were covered in tattoos, and we were just talking like, what's the worst tattoo spot? And I think they said top of their foot and like not sternum, which was interesting, Rod. I don't know if you have this part tattooed. Tell me if you do. The you know, the little fatty armpit roll that goes into your pec muscle? That I've heard is terrible. And then there was it might have been elbow pit or knee pit. Neither of which I have. I have pretty close to the elbow pit, but that didn't hurt at all. The ditch. Is this the ditch? Is that the pit? Is that what I'm talking about? Or is this the ditch? They're both a ditch. It seems bad. This seems like the worst place. When I touch this part of my arm, this is like boob soft. This skin, touch your underarm. It's so, I don't think I'd want to get that tattooed. Wrist, like this part of your wrist, this was easy. All of this, like I thought hand tattoo would hurt. The worst part of it was right there. That bone on the outside of the wrist, like that little nubbin right there, I almost passed out. That little loop actually has a dent, like a gap in it. Because I was just like, finish it, just do it. That part was, this was a 17-hour tattoo, this little loop and that pearl. The rest of this, 15 minutes. That, oh my God. Horrible. Me too. Oh my God. Wait, the spot between your ribs and your abs on the front? For me, it was the back. Like the gap between my hip and my rib, that soft spot. Yours was the front, mine's the back, dude. Right where the bend of the thing is. That's interesting. It's like parallel. I wonder why. Women naturally, we have more fat on our stomachs to protect our womb. Maybe that's why I just have more padding there. Wrists hurt worse for me than sternum. Elbow ditch and knees also suck balls. Yeah, I've heard the ditches are just the worst. That is the most soft skin. Oh my God. I want to get my other foot done, but I still remember the pain too much. And it was like 15 years ago. It was that bad? Wow. You know what's funny, Owl, is the way I like gauge my tattoos. You mentioned it. It reminded me. The way I gauge my tattoos is like, I get a tattoo and then my next tattoo is going to happen when I've forgotten the pain from the last one. Like that's the amount of time that has to go by. And my last tattoo was my butt cheek. And it's been 5 years. That's how long it's taken me to get over it. And I don't think I'll never, ever, ever get my butt cheek tattooed again. No butt parts. The crease, butt cheek crease between your butt and your thigh is the worst. I almost passed out. That's the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. And a horse tap danced on my face into a boulder when I was 12. Worst pain I've ever experienced. I will never, ever, 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 ever voluntarily do that ever again. And it took me about 5 years before I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to get another tattoo. But never again. Never in that spot. Oh, it's making my ass clench. I hate it so much. The streamer I mentioned, she has tons of awesome tattoos as well. She's a big horror movie and game fan. She also covered in those. Her chest tattoo is Diablo logo, for example. Google Ivana Hyde. Oh, I will. She sounds awesome. I love how you're saying how bad tattoos hurt, and Freddie's saying I'm having a good time. I say they're not the worst thing in the world. I obviously still love them because I'm like definitely covered in them. This is the one I need. Actually, did I tell you guys? I don't think I did. I have shorts on again. I know. I did this on purpose because I'm not good at sitting still. This guy. So I made a new friend in Texas whose tattoo artist has done this before. I don't know how to say that. They have finished, unfinished tattoos before. And for those that are wondering, thank you, Jess. I got this one done. This is the butt cheek one, by the way. That's the worst place I've ever been tattooed in my whole life. And the guy decided to retire. So I was just left fucked. Like, what the fuck now? What do I do? Like, this man, like, literally colored in the tree on my butt cheek crease and then just retired. So, I found someone in Austin who does a very similar style, to like the watercolor style, which very unfortunately that's what it is. And it's like partially done. So it's like, tattoo artists though, you shouldn't be allowed to retire or something. Top of the foot is what I've heard is one of the worst. Right below collarbone is the worst. You know what the spot sucked? Take your shoulder, move it forward. That dip that forms here or here. Like the collarbone dip right here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh my God, there's nothing there, Knives. Why? No, I wouldn't do that. I do have a butt bonsai and it's purple. It's an interesting pain. It's definitely pain, but it's easy to stand at first. Yes. At first, it's not bad. It takes a few minutes before your body's like, we should get up and run. This person just won't stop hurting us. Why aren't we running? And you have to keep reminding yourself, like, we're paying this person to do this. We asked for this. We want this. Shush. Stay. There is like, it's kind of like a tree. It's like a purple tree. And then there's the deer god kind of like coming out of the branches of the tree. It's a very cool tattoo. I got a tattoo on my collarbone there. It's literally just vibrated my skin and almost put me to sleep. Seriously. Right here, I have nothing here. It's under my boob. That's it. My little scythe, but like barely. And that didn't hurt either. Everybody was like, your ribs are going to be the worst thing. Was not the worst thing in any way, shape, or form at all. Okay, I just realized we've just been talking, just sitting as little sisters. Should we take a break and then play some fucking BioShock? Yeah, same. I don't know. What is that? I've been told so many times that I was just led to believe it's common knowledge that rib tattoos are the worst. No. No. It wasn't bad at all. It was easy. Rib tattoo was easy. The rest of it, like, worst right there and my butt cheek. That was white out. Like, my brain could not handle that. And I don't know what the fuck that is. What's with the crease between your thigh and your butt cheek? Why is that a nerve mecca? The world may never fucking know. All right. Quick break. I'll be right back. Loadable and take your joy. Don't leave. Welcome in. I hate predictive text more than autocorrect, but both can get fucked. I hate both. I hate it so much. It betrays me more often than not. Autocorrect, spell check. They were all a mistake. Oh my God, I like your collarbone tattoo. That didn't hurt at all. Nothing? Fucking what? That made my, like, pecs clinch. Clinch? Tighten? Sweet vanilla bitches don't get sternum tattoos. Rodney Elizabeth Birkenenst Johnston. I am not a sweet vanilla bitch, Katie. I know. I have a theory that none of my friends are sweet vanilla bitches. Like, not that we're all sitting here talking about our sex lives and shit, but there are signs. No shit, you have a collarbone tattoo too? Tattoo too? Okay. My very first and probably one of my favorites. It didn't hurt at all. Wow. It hurts my body. My body does like this when I think about it. I don't like that. I don't know. I think, you know what I think is a really cool tattoo that I'd love to get as a neck tattoo? I think it's really cool when people have like a big flower or something on the side of the neck, but also like no, I have no fat on my neck. Like, I just feel like it would just be like right into my fucking trachea. It doesn't sound like it would feel good. Yep, on top of foot is the worst. Is that, I wonder if that's the worst place. That seems to be like, the general consensus is foot. Me too. Like Lauren's, literally like Lauren's, I could not stop staring at it, Beth. I love it so much. Oh my God, I started the game and Stream Deck did not because it doesn't work. Week, a wonderful beginning to the October season. I fucking love these games. Thanks for hanging out with me on these wonderful days, my dudes. I don't know where the fuck I'd be or what I'd do without you. That's it. I love these games. They make me mushy. I'm gonna go try to figure out how to unzip myself out of this dress and then take my dogs outside to give them some time before the sun goes away because fall is hitting fast. Hi, bud. You gonna come hang out? I also have to pee so bad. Cheers. I'll post cheers you once my boy decides to evacuate my lab. Do you hear that sound? What did I say? A big sister or songbird? That sound is just so violently familiar. I don't... what is it? It's one of those sounds. I know we heard it at one point, and it's just... I don't know. Oh, dude, Gassy, literally, so Max is out, like, trying to actually clink the chains. Like, he's out disc golfing live. I want you guys to see disc golf. It's actually really entertaining to watch. I can't believe they're out there disc golfing, and they have the fucking IRL camera going. Incredible. It's pretty entertaining. I had a fun time playing. Be good to yourselves. Take your joy, don't leave it in your pocket, and spend time with your poodles, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we're starting the day with like a sponsored thing, and then we'll go into Faded Friday, so feel free to hang out in the morning if you'd like. We'll still be getting faded. I love you guys, bye. Oh, you're just the best boy. Well, thank you. I know, I love you too, bud. Seriously. You're my favorite boy.